How's everybody doing? Long time no see. It's been a minute since we've been on the bike. How's everybody doing? Great, glad to hear it. So check it out. Today turned out to be actually a pretty decent day to go do some riding, so we're gonna do some riding. And we're gonna cover a subject that most people don't ever talk about. Depression. Yeah, I said it, we're gonna talk about it. Because there are a few people that I've come across in recent days who are dealing with things. So let's have an open discussion about it. You know, even I experienced, you know what I mean? So, come on, let's talk about it. And well, here, let me get someplace where we can sit down and talk. Come on. With an army guy hanging out of the back of it.
Ultimate high. Ultimate high. Ultimate high.
So guys, it's been a minute since we actually did some real riding, hasn't it? I have to be honest with you when I tell you that heat has been so heavy that the doctor has warned against it. And you know, I got a strong warning from my doctor yesterday. So there might not be many episodes with us out there riding until like late in the afternoon or maybe at night, something like that, just to give you fair warning. But okay, so today's topic of discussion, of course, depression. Yes, right here, depression. I know, right? Something not many of us kidney patients talk about, especially the dialysis warriors and things like that. People who, you know, deal with chronic kidney disease or whatever the heck it is you happen to be dealing with. Always that one, right? So it was brought, you know, to my attention, you know, Alex, how do you deal with depression? And I have to tell you, you know, I experience it with some of the stuff I deal with on a regular basis too. You know, not being able to keep up with my friends or, you know, as far as riding my bike, not being able to keep up. I'm always out of breath really fast. You know, I get dizzy spells real quick. I gotta stop and take frequent breaks. There's all kind of things that I have going on. Even in my regular life. You know, my car is falling apart and it seems like the first thing you fix on it, something else breaks on it. Can't get away. Hey, don't really think I could really afford to get a new car, so I gotta have my truck to get around to get the dialysis. That's a stressor right there, right? Let me see. I think we talked about relationships too, didn't we? Being by myself and handling stuff like this, or the fact that you know, I don't really have anybody I can call and be like, hey, I need help, because you don't want to worry everybody with your problems, you know, that kind of thing. I deal with it too. But my whole message here is, you know, I go through it just like you do. It might be a little different. It might be on a different scale, but I deal with it, you know? And it hurts. Trust me. As we speak of right now, I'm trying to catch my breath. And I'm in an air-conditioned building. Wow, right? So, I don't know. Come on. We'll talk about it when we get further into the ride. Right now, I got to get me something to drink. Just a second. Okay, all cooled off. I had to stop and actually take a break because, you know, I got warned from Dr. Akhtar not to overdo it. So I'm not going to be out in the heat and possibly hurting myself or even worse. So, you know, like I was telling you guys, I deal with stuff too. Like today, it's actually like 93 degrees. And I'm really trying to actually get out of this heat just so I don't get myself in any trouble. Besides that, it's just disrespectful hot. So I had to jump on the sidewalk because I started feeling bad. And when I tell you, that's the kind of thing that makes me feel down and out. I've only been outside maybe a couple of hours and I am immediately like out of breath and winded. And I know it's because I have a condition and this heat plays a role in it. I get that. But at the same time though, I feel like I should be able to do the same thing as normal people, you know? But some things you can't worry about. And other things you just have to take one day at a time. Excuse me, guys. So at this point, there's no need of me stressing about it, right? But I do. I stress out a lot. And I just don't convey it to a lot of people, but I do. You know, days that I want to go ride my bike, but I'm feeling bad. Like, you know, days I got to stay in the house because it's too hot. Or, you know, just a number of things that play a role with having a condition. So, I mean, I try though, honestly. It sucks sometimes. It really does. Yeah. Alright, so we put the bike away. I got about a solid 7 miles in. And now it's time for dialysis. That's the other part I didn't mention to you. I have to stop my day to get ready for dialysis, and how I kind of prepare for it mentally. I just kind of say, all right, I'm gonna go for a ride and de-stress before it's actually time for me to go to treatment. You know what I mean? So, it's definitely a dialysis day, and I gotta go get out of my kit, change clothes, get a shower, and let's get ready to head to the clinic. So, come on, let's go. I am always watching that clock and counting it down. So, as you can see, we are officially on the machine and running. So I say today we had a pretty good day. What do you think? Yeah, I think so. We got to go get our miles in. We had us a nice conversation. And speaking of, you know, this was also a part of what I was telling you earlier when it comes down to depression. Some days I have my days where I don't even want to be up in here. And one of them is right now. You know, I had to come to a complete stop riding the bike. And it was actually okay. It was hot, but it was okay. So, but nonetheless, somebody got to do it. So I am not going to talk your head off. We had a really good ride today. And we're going to end the vlog right here because I am in desperate need of a nap. So like I always tell you guys, remember what I told you. Remember how I always tell you. Right here. Right here. Disability is what? Inability. All you got to do is try. Okay. So we definitely, most certainly tried today. We rode the bike, we got our miles in, and now we're at treatment. And hopefully I'm halfway through this by the time you see this particular episode. So that is going to be it for me. Oh, yeah. I got into a fight with a razor. The razor won. So we're going to end the vlog here. And as always, I thank you guys for riding with me. And, well, I'll see you tomorrow, right? Right. Okay. I'm out of here. I'll take you guys later. Peace.
Tup, tup, tup.